Today, we're going to talk about a battle that many of us fight silently. It's a battle not against physical enemies, but against perceptions. It is the fight to remain the author of your own story in a world full of people who want to be the editor. We are here to discuss a fundamental truth. You are the only one who truly knows who you are, so you must never let anyone else define your worth. Let's start by understanding why people try to label you in the first place. When someone tries to force a false identity onto you, calling you too ambitious, selfish, arrogant, or difficult, it is rarely about you. It is almost always about them. People often project their own insecurities, trauma, and biases onto you, especially if they view your growth and existence as a threat. Your growth is a mirror. When you are evolving, healing, or succeeding, it reflects their stagnation. To avoid looking at their own reflection, they try to smash the mirror by tarnishing your image. Your existence challenges their narrative. If you are breaking free from a mold they are still stuck in, they must label your freedom as wrong to justify their own imprisonment. We must learn to see these labels for what they are: uninvited guests at the table of your life. You do not have to serve them. If you learn nothing else today, learn this. Stop seeking validation from the very people who are projecting their trauma onto you. If you seek approval from a crowd that is invested in your smallness, you will remain small to earn their applause. True strength does not come from a title, a compliment, or a social media like. True strength comes from authenticity. It comes from looking in the mirror at the end of the day and knowing, deep in your bones, that you lived according to your truth. When you validate yourself, you become immune to the opinions of others. You become a self-contained ecosystem of worth. No one can give you confidence, and no one can take it away. In an age of oversharing, we must remember that reserved is not rude. It is wise. There is a significant difference between being secretive and being private. Privacy is a strategic defense mechanism. When you share all your personal business, your struggles, your next move, your heartbreaks, you hand people the ammunition to use against you later. Staying reserved protects you from attacks. It allows you to operate in peace. You do not owe anyone access to your inner world. Let your results speak for themselves. Let your life be the loudest thing about you, not your mouth. We are often raised to be nice, but we must distinguish between kindness and niceness. Kindness is a virtue. It is compassion in action. It is treating people with humanity. Niceness, however, can often be a mask for people-pleasing. It is the mask we wear to avoid conflict or to be accepted. Here is the hard truth. People-pleasing makes you a target. When you prioritize being liked over being real, you signal to the world that your boundaries are for sale. Shift your focus. Aim to be respected. Respect is earned through integrity, consistency, and strength. A person who is respected may be feared by the insecure, but they are trusted by the wise. Do not dull your shine so that others don't feel the need to wear sunglasses. Be brilliant, even if it makes them squirm. Inevitably, when you decide to live authentically and ambitiously, the talk will start. The rumors will circulate. People will try to smear your name. When this happens, I want you to reframe it in your mind. If you were insignificant, they wouldn't waste their breath. If you weren't a threat, they wouldn't need to tear you down. When people smear your name, it is often because they can see your potential more clearly than you can. They see the giant you are becoming, and it terrifies them. Do not let that negativity stop you. Let it fuel you. When they talk, go harder. When they whisper, shout through your success. Keep shining. The same fire that burns you in the form of criticism can fuel your engine in the form of motivation. Use it. In closing, remember this. The world will try to put you in a box. It will hand you labels based on your past, your job, your relationships, or your appearance. But those labels are written in pencil, not ink. You have the eraser. You are the only one who has walked through the corridors of your own mind. You are the only one who knows your intent, your heart, and your capacity for growth. Do not let the small minds convince you that you are small. Do not let the broken people convince you that you are broken. Define yourself. Validate yourself. Protect your peace. And let your light shine so brightly that their shadows have nowhere to hide.